right, I see the stream starting. Go live chat. Oh, Danny, when you get a chance, can we make Happy a mod?
War Machine?
Yeah, buddy.
I wasn't there, remember? You're talking to the people on the live stream, buddy.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know. I thought that you was all right. Well, hey,
everybody. Yeah. Anyways, enough of my dumbness. What's up, everyone? How y'all doing today? So, if anybody happened to see my little short video I made this morning, that's some pretty interesting stuff about the new cross-platform thing, which should really help the matchmaking.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll get into that stuff. We'll answer some questions and all that junk. So, first, let's go ahead and say hello to everybody. It's awesome of all you guys to come out to hang out with us. We really appreciate it a lot. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're all having a great day so far. Yeah, new game news is always good. Unless it's bad, but this time it doesn't seem to be bad, I don't think.
Nope.
At least not for us, Android and iOS players, it should be good news. I don't really know too much about what it's like over there on Steam at the moment. Or my games or anything like that, but I'm looking forward to seeing more players in the matchmaking. So if that works out the way I'm hoping it's going to, not only will the matchmaking be shorter, but maybe it will match us with more similar players. Maybe the solos won't see as many full squads, depending on how many like extra solo players get dumped into the matchmaking because of that. So I don't know how active it is on either of those platforms, so I don't know how many people we've gained. But fast matchmaking, that's one thing a lot of those platforms always said, is the matchmaking is really slow over here and crappy. So that should really be a big help for them as well. Probably more of a help for them than it is for us. But I guess my games in Steam. Now guys, is this game still around on Amazon? I know Facebook Game Room is gone. It shut down for good. But what about Amazon? Is it still on Amazon? I think it is, but I'm not sure. I've heard some stories saying it's still around. I've heard some people saying it's Amazon shut down too, but I don't actually know.
Yeah.
But we'll get back to that in a minute. So I see, what's up, Happy? We got Happy, Metal War Gaming. We got Omniverse in the house. We got Batty.
KD Live. K-Fed. What's up, K-Fed?
Batty says, War Machine in the thumbnail, you look like a gangsta.
Yepers.
He likes your bandana there, I guess.
Yepers.
Alright, so let's get the ready thing off. Discord is still having some malfunctions here. Let me go change that around. Hopefully that fixes it up. Alright, cool. Now it'll light up so you guys can see which one of us talking, in case you don't know whose voice is who.
Al Dimac, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Royal, good to see you.
Yep. AVP2, how's it going?
Thomas, yep. Zuby.
Ghost Gaming, what's up, buddy?
Gorilla Nick.
We got Blitz WR. Thomas said there was 800,000 minimum. All right there, Thomas. Let's see.
think he's looking something up for Thomas on what he has.
No. Gorilla Nick says, should I upgrade a Scatty Fafnir or work on modules? Well, man, how good is your current hanger? Personally, though, I like other weapons better than the Scotty on the Fafnir, but Fafnir with Scotty is a pretty cool setup. Yeah, it really depends, bud. Modules are very important. I think everybody needs 5 maxed out last stands, one for each robot. And I think everybody should have some armor kits or some balance units, maybe a couple overdrives. I mean, it depends on what stage of the game you're at, but having a good hanger and having good modules is very important. So what I did is I got everything up to around level... I think I had most of my weapons up to about level 12. Most of my robots were around level 10. And that's when I started really focusing on upgrading modules.
Yep.
Once I got a bunch of modules upgraded, then I started working on Mark IIing weapons. So that's kind of how I would work that one out.
Yep. What's up, Metal War Gamer? Good to see you, buddy. Got Lux in the house. What's up? 808.
Gorilla, if you're in champion with the Mark II stuff, I would definitely work on some modules. Right now, I'm going to tell you, right now, the best modules, in my opinion, are Last Stand, balance units. I mean, if all you want is damage, definitely overdrives, and those nuclear amplifiers are awesome.
Yeah.
What I'm thinking I would love to have on every one of my robots is 1 nuclear amplifier, 1 Last Stand, and maybe 1 heavy armor kit. But if I didn't have the nuclear amplifier, I would probably go with the Last Stand and 2 balance units if possible. That's kind of my thinking on there.
Yeah, and if you want to go with stealth, you go opposite than that. You go all the mods that you still go with Last Stand, right? But then you go with the mods that give you a clone ability or an ability to go in stealth for like a couple seconds. So you always got that. But I definitely wouldn't work on no mods until, everybody else listening, until you got your bots and your weapons up, like Danny said, at least.
Blitz WR, that's an awesome hanger, buddy. Honestly, I mean, if you like that setup and you're doing good with it, I don't see a reason why you would need to change anything.
Yeah.
Sun Gamer, what's up? Yeah, like Mohammed there said. What's up, Mohammed? He says modules and weapons are always usable, but robots keep changing, and that's very true.
Yeah,
that's very true.
But
so
listen, guys,
modules,
y'all go out there with old robots and do decent with them if you play smart.
Yeah. Jerry, he says I'm a newbie on war robots. What's your recommendation for heavy, light, and medium weapons? All right, so for a brand new person, you're gonna get Thunders, Punisher, and Punisher T. They're very inexpensive to upgrade, and they pack a punch if you level them up enough. So those are the best starter weapons out there until you can start getting better ones. So yeah, Thunders, Punisher, and Punisher T. Another older weapon that I love are the Terrans on the mediums.
Yeah.
The Terrans are amazing, but I think you have to buy those ones with gold. Make sure you unlock all 5 of your hanger slots before you start spending gold on anything else. That's my opinion, at least.
Yeah.
Ghost, I haven't really been on today yet. Hey, Wizards in the house. What's up, buddy? Good to see ya.
Blitz WR said the Blitz is so much fun. He says, but he wants to play in Orochi, but it's so squishy. Well, it depends on how you play him, buddy, because, I've had Orochis go out there and melt, my Fenrir's if they're playing right and they got the right setup on them and pilot everything, chips and everything,
Yeah, if you level it up enough for your league, plus time your abilities correctly. That's the thing. You got to know when to activate the abilities. If you activate them at the wrong time, you're going to get smashed. So,
yeah,
it's a skill bot, honestly. Just like Fafnir, it's another one of those bots that's super squishy, but either one, if you play it right, you're going to destroy people. But if you play it wrong, you're going to have a big old crap sandwich on your hands. All right, Thomas, buddy. On the CSR2 clan, here's the deal. All right. If we told them 800,000 instead of 700,000. You know, a lot of people come in and say they can get to 700,000 and they can't hit it. So might as well aim a little bit higher. All right, think about that. That way, people are more likely to be able to hit the minimum when they come in. Sometimes I think I should start telling them we want people that make over $1 million. But yeah, that's why we do things like that. There's plenty of people who can get big points out there.
Yep. RX Flector said, what do you think about Typhon with Corona?
If you're comfortable playing that robot up close, why not? If you like the Coronas and you like the Typhon, go for it. That's a good setup, actually. Hey, Boss Lady, what's up? And thank you so much for the donation.
Yeah, thank you, Boss Lady. And good day to you too, sweetie. Good to see you, sis.
I've heard some rumors about the shotguns getting buffed again. Now, I don't know if this is true, but I have heard some rumors about they're thinking about it. It's never really came out that, hey, this stuff's getting buffed, but they're thinking about maybe buffing those shotguns again. So that would be kind of cool.
Gonna be getting nerfed.
Yeah, I don't know about that one either.
Yep, we'll find out.
There's a lot of people making fake lists of buffs and nerfs out there right now and fake stuff to pass around. Some sort of social experiment deal. So unless I get it straight from Pixonic or one of the couple people that I trust, I'm not really going to believe it, actually.
Yeah. Same with me. Hey, Talpain, good to see you, buddy. He said hello.
Hey. Thanks for stopping out. Oh yeah, WR Blitz. WR Blitz is an awesome little robot. I love that guy, especially if you get the Clive Vicious pilot on there. Man, he's a beast. But yeah, I don't know. One thing good about the shotgun weapons is they pack a heck of a punch. Man, they pack a heck of a punch up close. They will stomp some people.
Yeah.
But if you are playing shotguns, remember 50 meters or closer is the optimal range to do the most damage. 100 meters or closer is pretty good, but once you get past 100 meters, they start to fall a little short. So they're definitely super close range weapons to get the best results.
Yeah. Hey, Kenny Jedi Monk, what's up? Good to see you, buddy.
Teo, the stream's been going for about 15 minutes now. AD posted a buff and nerf list. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't think I missed that video.
Yeah, I caught glances. That's where I think I've seen the where it said on their Sonics we're getting hit. And then somebody else said something in there. I was just Sun Gamer said, "What levels would you recommend for a Nodens to run well? I mean, stay longer and heal for a bit rather than stock. Which level is minimum?" I would say at least level 75. 70 or 75 for him to, overall to be a good bot out there and to be efficient. Yeah, right there, Katie said level 100. So that's what I say. It's level, up there a little bit, If
you're in Champion League, you need your Titans to be leveled up pretty high. If you're in the lower to mid leagues, I don't know, get everything to level like 20-ish, maybe like level 60, level 70. It'll be okay, but you want to make sure you slowly level it all up. Because when you're in the higher leagues, those Titans do need to be leveled up good, or they're just going to be too squishy to really survive.
Yeah. Kenny, he said, "Hey, Sun Gamer," and then K-Fed said, "Pulsar's Wasp are supposed to be getting a nerf." I don't know. Like I said, I'll go watch AD's thing after the stream ends and see exactly what was on there that he's got and see what's up. I didn't see the list.
I wouldn't be surprised just for the fact that Pulsar seem to be everywhere right now. I see a lot of pulsars. I don't see that many wasps though.
Yeah.
Sometimes I see the wasps on the Typhons, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Normally when they nerf something, it's usually the weapons that are everywhere. What's the best pilot for Mender? I would probably put the Manny or an Adrian on there. I don't think Mender has a legendary pilot, does he?
I don't know. I can Boss remember. Lady runs her Mender. Boss Lady, you're in there. Can you answer that if you know if there's a legendary pilot for a Mender or not? Samad, she says.
Samad?
That's what she said.
What is a Samad?
The name of the pilot, the legendary pilot, I guess.
Is that legendary, Boss Lady? I'm not remembering a Samad pilot.
Oh, she said no. She's talking about I have a random pilot. Okay, yeah. So like okay. Danny said, yeah, Adrian Chong or the Manny pilot.
Yeah, all the regular pilots, the little blue pilots, they're all pretty much the same exact thing, except for they look differently. So, yeah, I mean, if you would just want any old pilot, throw a blue one on there. Doesn't really matter, but since he doesn't have a legendary, the Manny pilot's pretty nice. I think you can get up to around 16.5% more damage with him. The Adrian pilot gives you a few percent damage at all times, so either one of those is very good. Boss Lady was saying hello to Samad.
Yeah. That's where I seen Samad. I'd asked her a question. I guess she didn't hear it. It didn't sync up. And okay.
Well.
Yeah, but then she answered it right after that. She said she was running random. But
yeah. Okay then. All right, guys. So comments are going by pretty quick today. So if we don't happen to see your comment or don't reply right away, we apologize. Remember, please don't spam something every 2 seconds, but if we don't get to your question in a couple of minutes, feel free to ask it again. Just don't do it over and over, or one of the moderators will be like, hey, stop that, and they'll get you.
Yeah.
All right. Enoch, how's it going?
Something, buddy.
Discus or the good guy? That really depends on what kind of robot you're playing on. You kind of got to look at which chips he holds and what the ability on each one of those things is. You kind of got to look at your robot and which one of the abilities and chip slots fit it better. I mean, they're both nice drones. I mean, overall, though, the good guy is probably the better drone, but they're both pretty nice for the most part. Honestly, though, I think I would probably save the gold to get gliders if possible, or wait till you win some better drones out of operations, or maybe one of those chests or something. But I mean, if you absolutely have to buy one now, I still think good guy is a little bit better. But yeah, check out the chip slots and see which one works best for you. What were you gonna say, War?
I was gonna ask you if you can give Happy the blue name.
Happy wants to be blue, I guess.
Well, I gave him the blue name. I gave him the mod spot over in BOD last night, and he got so excited and everything. And he said he would do the best he could and all that. He told me that speech and everything. I said, well, I'll talk to Danny too, see if maybe we can't get your mod over the channel. He said, man, so yeah, congratulations, Happy.
All right, Teo says, I'm not good at war robots yet, and the best thing I have is one thermite weapon. Can you give me some tips? All right, so I take it you're a brand new player. All right, robots and weapons I think you should really start looking at getting are Leos. Leos are awesome starter robots. Try to get a Griffin.
Yeah.
And the little Galahad is pretty awesome. There's a Gareth.
If you can get your hands on a Lancelot, you know what I mean? Hit that 200 chest or something. Because I tell you, Lancelot's a great bot in lower league, mid to lower league.
Yeah. I would probably run 1 or 2 or 3 Leos actually, because Leo's probably the best. I mean, it gets boring having too many of the same robots, but I would probably do 1 Griffin, 2 Leos, one of the little, it's either Galahad or Gareth. I can't remember whichever one that you can buy for Game Clash. A little fast robot that has a shield on it. That's pretty cool. Those would be the first couple robots I would look at getting for sure, and maybe one Natasha. And just load them down with Punishers and Thunders. It takes a while to get the really good weapons and stuff, so it's not really it's going to take you a long time to really get a good account going, but Thunder and Punishers are great for what it costs to upgrade them. Now, one thing is you want to learn to use cover when you fight. Don't just run into a group of enemies or anything. Learn to play smart. Learn to shoot through corners. Maybe stick like 2 weapons out and shoot some guys when you're behind cover. You just want to learn to play, like, try to play more of I'm going to try to get kills without being killed. Now, if you just run into the enemies, they're going to blow you up like crazy. So, yeah, learn to corner shoot and learn to use cover. Plus, build those set of robots for now with those weapons until you can get better at the game.
Yeah.
Blitz WR says, what's the best drone for Blitz? Personally, I would either put a Nebula or a Persephone on it. Those are the 2 best drones for durability. I would run probably, Nebula or Persephone with 2 of those modules that make him stronger when you use the healing unit. That way, every time you use the healing unit, you're going to get something like, 160 defense points, plus the defense points of his ability, and the healing all together. I mean, that's going to be really awesome.
That's huge, yeah.
Especially if you're running that Clive Vicious pilot. So that drone can really make him, that drone with that pilot will make him tough as nails. Same with the Persephone. The Persephone is a little better because not only do you get the defense points, but you get some extra damage as well if you run the right modules on it. I see we got Maichi. What's up?
We thought of Tony WR Gaming. We like Tony.
No, we don't. No, we don't like Tony. He's always beating us up out there.
We share his content and everything, and also we have no quarrels with him. We like Tony, so
Tony's awesome. Tony's awesome. Except for that, he beats us up sometimes. He's got a really strong hanger, I will tell you that. But great YouTuber, great guy, good friend of ours.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make Happy moderator here, but
that's what I was just excited to give him that blue name because I'm seeing him typing. I don't see it.
I can't. Hold on, I can't do it off the emulator. Not the emulator, but the Streamlabs chat. Let me open up the actual YouTube chat in a second. I'll have to do it off of that.
Code2111 said, are you going to talk about the broken matchmaking and the fact that these butthole clans run 2 or 3 shells per player and wreck every game? That is an issue. That is a problem. What they need to do is, my opinion, I say this all the time, they need to do a league lock. Once you hit champion, you shouldn't be able to come out of champion and drop below that. And even some of the higher champions, they need to actually have like a league or 2 higher than champion, like elite and platinum or something, something, two other leagues. And the guys that's like 17,000, 19,000 league in War Robots, stick them up there in the high one. The mid league, 9,000 champion league to 12,000, whatever, put it in the elite one. And the regular champion can be 5,000 to 8,000, 9,000 or whatever. So, but league lock them. Once they hit that league, they should be able to drop down and have the matchmaking set accordingly to that. So that would do away with a lot of the high-powered shells in your face and other stuff like that. But I mean, if you got a problem with shells going, rushing you like that, fight it with tanks, Fenrir's and shit like that.
One thing to help you guys fight the bad matchmaking, as far as if you guys are playing with 1 or 2 players, you should really never get matched up against the full squad.
Right.
But what the game does, if it takes longer than 30 seconds to find another group of random players, it just says, okay, if it takes longer than 30 seconds, it's going to throw you on there with a full squad. So cancel the countdown if this is only for 1 or 2 players, okay? This is not for a full squad. But if you have 1 or 2 players in the squad, if you're by yourself or you're playing a duo squad, I should say, cancel the matchmaking before it hits 30 seconds, and you'll then start it over. If you go over 30 seconds, you're almost guaranteed to go up against a full squad because matchmaking couldn't find 6 solar players ready to go during that 30-second period. Hopefully I made that hopefully that made sense. I think I was kind of having a hard time getting that out there.
Hello, my sister Maichi. Good to see you, sis.
What's up, Maichi? Magic says, have you guys run against any clans from Amazon and Steam? I don't know. I haven't really played much today, except for a couple games really early this morning.
Right.
I played one game this morning. That was all I really had time for so far.
I'm sipping on it, baby. I still got some.
What you think about that coffee?
Noob Master 12 says, what's the best robot in the game right now? Well, I'm still gonna have to say it's probably the shells. It's probably the shells. I think Fafnir's starting to be one of the better robots. Fafnir's harder to play though.
Orochi's a good bot.
Shells. War Machine, what's your favorite? I'll let you answer that one.
Oh, I'm one of the top in that top 5 category of Orochi, but my favorite would have to still be, I'm going to say Fenrir. I love my Fenrir.
If you get Fenrir with the Bernadette Wolf pilot on it, it's a beast. It's a beast, super hard to kill, great firepower. That's one everybody should have. Hades is another robot that I think is extremely balanced and everybody should have it. The meter is definitely the best healer in the game right now. I think I made a video on that yesterday. Orochi's pretty cool. He's also a skill bot. If you don't time your abilities right, you'll get your butt kicked. But if you do time them right, you'll do really well out there with him. Batty played with us yesterday. That's cool, man. Me and Lux, he said we got smashed by a S-rank clan. But yeah, some of that matchmaking isn't super fair. Yeah, it was me and Lux together. I think it was just the 2 of us playing duo, and yeah, we did get up against a couple guys that smushed us. So 1 or 2 players versus a full squad is always rough. But we had Batty with us, which is really cool. That's awesome. You guys got in the game with us.
Ron Panita said his Hussar and Igniter is good on the Fafnir.
Fafnir with here's the thing with the igniters, right? Here's the problem with the igniters. If you're in the air, you're not going to hit nothing with those igniters unless it's standing still. So if those are the two weapons you put on to land next to somebody and then burn them, yes. But if they're the 2 weapons you have in the air, no. All right, the whatever called it, Hussars, those are actually pretty cool weapons. I've played with that and I had a lot of fun with them, to tell you the truth. But currently my favorite setup has been 2 pulsars on the weapons that are always active and 2 wasps on the ones that come out when he lands, and those have been my favorites so far.
Zoo WR said, hey, is a 20% HP takeaway nerf on the Fenrir going to be enough to kick it off the hanger? I'll still run mine. I mean, 20%, I'll still run him.
Yeah, I'll run it too. You're definitely going to notice it. It'll still be a pretty good robot though, I think. Teo says, would Al Jun be okay to put on the thermites? Yeah, I mean, thermites aren't really a weapon I would spend too many resources on though. It's a cool weapon, but you're not really going to be using those too much in the higher leagues unless your goal is just to be really annoying. Those weapons will annoy the crap out of your teammates.
Right.
But the problem is when people see those weapons, they will they will focus your robot. They say, we got to kill the guy with the annoying weapons, and pretty much everybody on the enemy team is going to go after you and try and kill you first.
Yep.
So that's the reason I wouldn't really invest too much into those weapons. But yes, they'll work great on the Aljun for now.
Blitz WR said, is there still a flame nerf, and how bad, and what is the nerf?
I haven't heard of that yet. I haven't heard of that. I know AD came out with a list of nerfs and buffs, but I haven't seen it yet, okay? And I don't know where he got the information from, but I haven't seen anything from Pixonic or any of the regular sources I get my info about any nerfs or buffs, so not really sure yet. Adore, what's up, buddy? Good to see ya. If they nerf Fafnir, Ravana will replace it. I mean, Ravana, that's still a really good robot. I like him a lot, to tell you the truth. If you put some sonic weapons or some shotguns on your Ravana, it's gonna tear some people up, that's for sure. Dark Venom, what's up, buddy? What's the best pilot for Inquisitor? I know Inquisitor has his own pilot now, but I don't really remember what it does. Let me look that up real quick. Robots. The Manny and the Adrian pilot are always good for anything.
Yeah, I just want a Manny pilot, and I've got 2 Adrian pilots, one level 70 and one level 50, and I like them.
I'm not sure what pilot he is, honestly.
Hey, Dark Venom, good to see you, buddy.
Does anybody know what the Inquisitor pilot does? Because I can't... Oh, okay. The old Kyle Rogers. Yeah, you're right. Thank you, Adore. Yes. The old version of the Kyle Rogers is the Inquisitor pilot. He says it's basically a second mechanic skill for the Inquisitor, so that's going to help you heal up.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think that would be a great skill. So if you can get the old... Alright, just remember, there are more than one Kyle Roger pilot. So make sure, if you see it, make sure you're getting the one that's actually for the Inquisitor. If not, the Adrian or the Manny will work. Now, it's like I was saying earlier, all the blue pilots are the same. None of them are any different. They just have different names and faces. But if you're going for a legendary pilot, I would say, yeah, go ahead and get that Inquisitor pilot if you can. I think that would be a nice touch. Inquisitor's a cool robot. I've never liked him because he was too slow, but overall, he's kind of cool. I just wish he moved a little faster.
I much prefer a Mercury. I'm more of a Mercury guy than Inquisitor.
I agree,
I did
too.
run my Inquisitor quite a bit, you know what I mean? Back in the day.
Yeah, Mercury was cool. I never really ran Inquisitor. I had one, but I tried really hard to like that robot, but it just didn't fit my playing style for some reason. I think it was just so slow. Most of the time it would die before I could even get close enough to jump at somebody.
Yeah. Dark
Then
Venom
again-
said, what is the better... Go ahead, Danny. I'm sorry, buddy.
Oh, I was just going to say, then again, that was a really long time ago.
Yeah, same with me. Dark Venom said, what is better, or Pulsars or Wasp on the Typhon? I'm running Wasp, but...
I like the Pulsars better.
Danny, that's what I was just to say. Danny might say Pulsars.
I'll tell you why I like the Pulsars, because they're not designed to be brawling weapons, but they're so powerful and they've only got a 5-second reload, so you can easily brawl with a set of Pulsars. Now, if all you care about is standing in the back and sniping, well, the Wasps are going to be the better weapon because they pack way more of a punch, a lot faster, but then you got that really long reload time. So the Wasp have a few downfalls to where the Pulsars really don't at the moment.
I'm gonna take
But
my
either
Typhon
one's
out there
excellent.
as soon as I get my little skater bot, my Orochi, and get it built up, that I'm gonna swap. I'm taking my Typhon out because only reason being is because I'm running the Wasp weapons on there, level 10s and 11s. You know, so I'm just gonna take it out. I'm gonna put the Rochi in. Only reason being is Danny just said that reload time on them Wasp, to me, in my opinion, is way too long.
Yeah, but they're awesome damage dealers.
They're damage dealers, but I'm not a sniper. I'm a brawler. So with my play style, I get myself killed because I try to go toe to toe with somebody, and they'll phase out, and I'm sitting there reloading, and they come back, and then they just kill me on a reload. Yeah. You know what I mean? So,
I mean, pulsars aren't designed for brawling either, but they work surprisingly well for a 600-meter weapon like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I have no problem brawling with them. I mean, I would rather throw a set of Tyrans on there or something, or a set of Sonics if I wanted to brawl. But my point is, we play a lot of team deathmatch sometimes, and it's nice to have some of those longer range weapons for it. Mm-hmm. But the reason I keep the pulsars is no matter what mode I play, if I'm up close or far away, they work well for me on any type of distance. So I like them.
In a door, somebody was saying something about the Ravana, right? They just got all the flamethrowers put on the Ravana, and they love it. And Door's like, I love my Ravana. And Boss Lady in chat right there goes, hey people, I'm gonna tell y'all, if a Door says he likes something or loves something, one bot like that, that means he can take your whole hangar out with it.
A Door, if you love it so much, why don't you marry it? Adore, did you ever watch Pee Wee Herman? Did you ever watch Pee Wee Herman? That's what he used to say. I used to love that show when I was a kid. So you saw a couple episodes of that.
When he got in trouble and when all that stuff happened, when he was in that Triple X place and all that and all. So yeah, I love him to death too, though.
Yeah, he got in some trouble with the law, guys.
Yeah, he's coming back now. If you see him now, he's starting to make a. I seen him on Talk Show thing the other day, and he's starting to come back again. So you'll start to see Pee Wee Herman in movies again.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's move on from the Pee Wee Herman.
Happy said that's the Door's uncle.
Hey! I can't do a good Pee Wee Herman voice, unfortunately.
Me neither.
All right. But yeah, I really wonder where AD got that list of nerfs and buffs at. I'm gonna have to go watch that video after the stream and see what he was talking about there. Magic MJ Gaming says you guys are showing your age.
I haven't seen a list, and I know Danny hasn't seen a list.
What's up, Catters? How you doing?
What's up, buddy? Happy? Congrats on the blue name there, bud.
Hung Fam, what's up? Alright, Sun Gamer says he's having a bug when he was smashing some enemies with his shell. He suddenly stops. I thought I got locked, but not the moving controls got stuck. I don't know why. Also, if someone having the same thing. You know, I've had bots stop on me a couple times. It doesn't happen often, but I have had that a couple times. Yeah, sometimes the shoot button will stop shooting. So if you have a problem with your robot stops, just take your fingers off the controls and then start, you know, like you want it to stop walking and then start again. That usually fixes it for me. It's kind of a weird deal, but yeah, it does happen occasionally. San Francisco says, I know you are, but what am I? No, we started something over here.
Greetings to all from sunny and warm Finland. Good to see you.
What's up, Mech Pilot? Mohammed said it's more of a rumor than a list. That's kind of what I'm thinking. It's kind of what I'm thinking.
Yeah, because I haven't seen a list. Danny hasn't seen a list. Any of my contacts that I have hasn't sent me a list. I've seen people talk about nerfs and buffs, but like me and Danny always say on these Wednesday podcasts, you can't never go by nerf and buff unless it's set in stone by Pixar. Like they put the thing out saying this is what we nerfed and buff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then it's set in stone. Other than that, it's just hearsay until it's definite.
All right, Dark Venom, this is what I'm currently running on my Nodens. I like to run 2 antimatter reactors and 2 plated armor kits. Sometimes I might pull one of the plated armor, or sometimes I might replace one of the antimatters with another plated armor just to make him really strong, because if you got the right weapons on there, he'll shred some people up, but
Yeah.
he's a little squishy now. They did kind of hurt his health a little bit, so 2 to 3 armor kits is really good on there. The way he's designed now, he's really a helper bot. He's not designed to be a brawler. I use him to heal up my teammates as much as possible, and I try to do as much damage as I can from a distance. So I think durability and attack damage is the most important. Now, some people are going to run 2 of the cannibal reactors, some are going to run 2 of the antimatter. So that really depends. Do you want to do more damage to Titans or more damage to everything? Now, 2 antimatter reactors can really eat some Titans up fast. So it really depends on you which of the 2 you want to run. Is your goal to take out everything, or is your goal mainly to fight other Titans? So I would say at least 2 plated armors, and then either cannibals or antimatters, depending on what you'd rather fight the most. But I notice I kind of have to fight everything with mine, so I tend to favor the antimatters over the cannibals, just for the fact that I notice I'll get rushed by a couple robots, and I can tell I'm not doing as much damage to them when I switch over to the cannibals. So I don't know. I tend to run the antimatters.
Yeah, I run antimatters too on some of my bots, just for that extra damage, you know.
But I love the retaliators on there. The retaliators shred people. They really do. And I also love the cyclones on the Nodens. I used to run shotguns a little bit, but after they nerfed his health, he doesn't really do as well with the shotguns.
Yeah.
I think it's too hard to get close to your enemies now because he's a little more squishy. So yeah, even retaliators will do the job.
Thank you, Sister Maichi.
Yeah, thank you, Maichi. Adore says kill everything. Adore, that's not very nice.
The door says if it's red, it's dead, huh, Door?
Yep. Boss Lady says, I only maxed the core on my Nodens and 3 modules. Nothing else is leveled. Yeah, I mean, one thing though, for the Nodens, I would definitely focus on the most hit points. And you also want to make sure his healing's leveled up, because you want to be able to heal his people really good. That's going to earn you a lot of silver. So if you haven't started healing up the part that heals people, that's what I would work on next, Boss Lady.
Yep. I would. That'd be the next thing I'd start on with that bot.
But I did notice when I first got my Nodens and I didn't have the healing thing upgraded very much, I was kind of like disappointed. I was like, oh man, I thought Nodens was way better than this. But
yeah,
I mean, I kind of realized it's just the fact that I don't have enough upgrades on him. But I thought he would have done better without that upgraded than he did. But once you get it maxed or close to maxed out, his healing's phenomenal.
Yeah, he's still a good bot. I mean, the Nodens is still one of the top, you know, for what he does. I tell you, Justice and a few other people we know run their Nodens, and they do really good with them out there.
Oh, yeah. Adore says my big bird turns enemies into turds. That's funny. That's funny,
It's
actually.
Funny. All right, thank you, K-Fed.
All right, yeah, thanks, K-Fed.
Somebody got their message retracted there. That Yash WR. Catter says,
That
one of
means
those days, the door.
when it says message retracted, I think they removed it themselves.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm gonna go look at the Discord here and see what he said on that list of buffs and nerfs. Definitely still think it's probably a rumor and not real, but we're gonna take a look at it anyways.
Not to say that they won't happen. You know, they won't be on the next update. One or two of them nerfs, if not all of them. But we don't know. I can't say without knowing for sure.
Okay.
You know, yes or no.
Hold on a second, guys. War, I'm gonna mute the mic for a minute. I gotta talk to my mom.
Okay, go ahead.
My dad had to go to the ER today, so I'm gonna see what's going on here.
All right, sounds good, buddy. I'll talk to the stream. Zoo WR says, do you like Fortifier or Battleborn more for a medium level shell? Well, me personally, on my shell, I don't run any of the Fortifiers. I run a Battleborn, I run a Last Stand, and I run a heavy armor. So that's what I'm running on mine. All right, let me read chat. Mighty said, I maxed out my modules on Nodens. Yep, that's what we're saying. That you got to have them. What modules do you have on Nodens, Mighty? I use 2 Battleborns and a Last Stand. Adore said, I would run another Battleborn on there, Adore, but I don't have an extra one to stick on there. I just got the one on there. So I figure I'll put a heavy armor mod on there at least.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, no problem, buddy.
Yeah, my dad's probably got another kidney stone going on, so I know that's really painful when he gets those.
Yeah.
All right.
Farhan says, hello, good afternoon, what's up?
What's up, Farhan? Mighty Maxter Nodens modules, very cool. Yeah, modules are one thing you should almost max before your Titans, because if you really think about it, especially on the damage modules, think about this. If you upgrade the weapon, let's just say you have 3 weapons on your Titan. You upgrade one weapon, that one weapon gets a very small percentage. You upgrade a antimatter reactor, all 3 weapons get the percentage. So that's actually the best thing to do, is max your modules before you max the Titan itself.
Dark Venom, really, this gameplay is replay on there.
Plus, you can move those to other Titans, so that's movable, permanent damage and durability and stuff. War, you sound far away all of a sudden.
Okay, no, I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, somebody said, hey, War Machine, Daniel, can you tell that when the Havoc, can you tell us when the Havocs were coming to the workshop? We don't know. Probably never.
We don't understand why they didn't add the Havocs are in the workshop. Isn't it just the Devastator? Or is it the other way around? All right, 2 of the Sonic weapons made it into the workshop and 1 did not. And I haven't heard an answer of why they're doing that. I don't know why all 3 did not get in there. It's really weird, but
didn't get in there, I think.
Hopefully, hopefully they put them in there soon. My guess is maybe the medium one, maybe the Havoc, is still selling really well, so they're not ready to release it yet. I'm not sure, but that would be the only thing I can think of, is maybe they realize, hey, this one's still selling great, so let's wait a while to put it in there until it's not making as much money. I'm not really sure, because one thing you gotta remember, though, all these games are also a business, so their goal is to make some money. I don't care which one of these mobile games you play, they pretty much all want to make some cash.
Yep. At the end of the day, they want to make money too and put food on their plate. So. All right, does anybody got any in-game questions or anything they want to put in there? Chat kind of slowed way down. I know what we got to do, Danny, to speed chat up here a little bit, buddy. Right here, I got it right here for you. There we go.
We got to go. We got to go. And you don't. We got to go.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm gonna write a song about it, guys. I'm gonna write a song about the goat.
My screaming goat.
Oh man, the goats are here today, guys. The goats are here today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think what I did when I upgraded my Titans, what I remember is I think I upgraded the weapons all to level 10.
Yeah.
Then I upgraded the Titan to level 10.
Yeah.
And then at that point, I maxed out my modules. That's how I remember doing it, which really wasn't a bad way to do it, but I should have really started on the modules first. Now, Arthur, for example, Arthur really relies on that shield. So what I should have done for an Arthur was upgraded the crap out of a shield. You know, I should have switched between the shield and the modules because his shield's very important. Now, if you get a Nodens, you want to make sure the healing really gets bumped up, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But so the modules can't do everything for every Titan. You know what I mean? The modules can't help your Arthur shield get better. They can't help your, your Nodens healing get better. So you still gotta work in some of the Titan upgrades in between the weapons and the modules and all that stuff. If that makes sense.
All right.
But
Arian had a question in there. He says, "What modules would be the best modules to run on a Sharinga?"
Personally, I think damage. Maybe 1 armor kit and 3 of the antimatter reactors. That's what I usually run. Or all 4 antimatters is good. I mean, that's so much firepower, it just stomps everything to pieces. But I still do think you need to have a Demeter or a Nodens running with you. So when you drop your Sharinga in, you want to have a healer to help keep you alive because that thing is squishy. But if you happen to have a Demeter that can follow you around and a Nodens at the same time, which can attach its beam to you, I'll tell you what, that Sharinga will wreck everything on the board as long as someone's there to help him out. Now, Sharinga all by himself, super squishy. What's up?
Yeah, he is. There's another question in there. The T-Falcon, right? Do you have one in your battle account?
Yes.
Okay, he had a question in there. Yash WR did. It said, "Hey, War Machine and Danny, can you tell me how much estimated HP a T-Falcon has without the heavy armor kits and drone stuff? Just by itself, leveled up."
All right, let me go ahead and log on to that account and find out.
It's got a decent amount of HP without all that stuff. I think with the heavy armors and everything, I think it has close to 800,000 HP or right at 800,000.
I believe you can get up over 1 million after you add in like all the healing and stuff you get.
Yeah.
Like I can't remember what the very highest amount is, but when you add all the T-Falcon, the armor kits, some healing stuff, it's crazy amount of hit points. I think it's actually the hardest robot to kill of the game if you set it up right. Yeah, let me log on to the Battle Rec account. I'll take the armor kits off of it and see how many raw hit points it has.
Okay. Body said Falcon has almost 200,000 hit damage at MK2 level 14. MK2 only goes up to 12, buddy.
I imagine you want to know, I don't know if you wanted Mark II or Mark III, but I'll tell you what a maxed out Mark II one does. And then you can add 5% to that if you want to know what the Mark III does. Man, the game's taking a really long time to load on for some reason, so give me a second here. Usually it loads up really quick.
Yeah. I just won a Sharinga the other day out of the vent crate, but I leveled him up a little bit, 2 or 3 levels, but I don't know if I'll go any higher than that. I probably won't even run him.
I'm having some problems here getting on the game. This isn't good. I'm stuck on the Pixonic loading screen.
Might have to refresh it again or something.
Let me go ahead and close it down and try again.
They may be updating the servers or something,
That could
putting
be.
a patch in or something. from doing that.
Due to
I
the
got a
fact
question
what
for
they
you.
due to the fact of what they had go live today, there's a very good chance there might be some server maintenance going on. What were you gonna say, War?
That new the platform integration today. Does that mean now that Android clans can recruit iOS clans or clan members?
No, it just allows us to play battles against the other platforms.
Okay, I got you.
So now
I wonder if it's because people quit or something.
Well, over on like Steam and My Games, there's not as many people playing those, so they had horrible waiting times to begin with. So that's really going to help those players out a lot. Like one of the reasons a lot of people don't use the Steam platform and stuff is I heard it's like 5 to 15 minute waits to get in games over there. So now that we're able to play battles with them, they're going to have really fast loading times like we do. And it's also going to, it's going to help us out as well because that's a few more players in there. But yeah, I can't get on the game. I don't know what's going on here. Let me see if there's an update or something.
Thanks for Montevilla Gaming and Farhan. Farhan said I was a very good pilot with Al Ming. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, War Machine will beat you up with his Al Ming, that's for sure. Apps. Recent updates. Yeah, for some reason it's not letting me get on to War Robots right now.
Wizard said in the chat just now, game ain't loading up for him either.
Alright guys, we must have there must be some server issues or maintenance or something happening right now, so unfortunately I'm not going to be able to answer your question at this moment. Let me try again. I'll just let it sit there and load and maybe it'll come on, maybe it won't. Maybe it's just crazy. Oh, now it's working.
Okay.
Blitz WR, have a great day.
See you, buddy. Yep.
General, switch accounts. Let me switch accounts real quick and then find one of those maxed out Falcons.
What's up, Jam Master Jay? Good to see you, buddy.
Hey, good to see you.
Wizard also said it's working for him too now, Danny. So yeah, it was just had to have been a maintenance problem.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have a couple days of weird maintenance issues coming up, I would imagine, because that's a pretty big change they just did.
Yeah.
All right. Now I got to go through all the little things that I don't plan on buying on my BattleRec account.
Yeah.
Man, there's a lot of offers. All right, where you at? Mr. T Falcon. It's gonna take me a while to scroll through all these robots I got on this account here. It's pretty cool having a BattleRec account, honestly. I feel I'm pretty lucky I was able to get into the main Pixonic YouTuber program. See if this has traditionalists. No, it doesn't. So without any pilot skills or anything, a maxed out Falcon, no pilot upgrades, no nothing, just the maxed out Falcon is 226,000 hit points. 226,500. Now let's find one that's actually got all the pilot skills and stuff and the traditionalist. And it should be a little bit more once I find it. Let's see what's on the pilot here. All right, so it still has the 226,500 hit points. And then you're going to get an additional 62.5% durability. So if you were to take 226,500 and add, 62% to that, that's about what you're going to get there without any modules on it.
Yeah.
I can't really do the math at the moment, but that's kind of how that works.
Jam Master, thank you, buddy, for the donate. He said, great levitation rock episode, guys.
Thank you, Jam Master. Yeah, our other YouTube channel, we made a video about science has ways to levitate things with sound right now. And they can also levitate stuff with like magnetic fields and whatnot. So I always wondered like if the ancient Egyptians and some of those other people figured out how to use sound to levitate stuff, because I don't know how else they would have built some of those structures, you know what I mean? But that's always been my theory. So we kind of made a video on that on our PSI Inc. channel. But me, War Machine, and Tattoo Josh have another YouTube channel where we talk about crazy and weird stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're glad you liked it, Jam Master. Thank you.
Yep.
And thank you for the donation. We really appreciate that.
Your thought on a 3-token system, Dark Venom said. Well, my thoughts on that is I'm not too depressed about it or upset about it. I know some people that, you know, say it's more resources, you know, you got to spend more to open more, but I'm not really seeing it like that. I get to open this one every other couple days or every day or something. So for me, being a grinder and the low spender or no spender, it's not that bad. I'm not really too upset about it. What do you think, Danny?
Well, I have one problem with it. I've opened quite a few bronze crates. I've opened quite a few silver crates, but I think I've only opened, what, 1 or 2 gold crates, I think? That's what it feels like. So I'm just not getting the gold tokens.
Yeah.
But that's my only gripe, is I only get to open a couple. Now, the way it was set up before, though, if you were opening gold, the most expensive crate anyways, even when you only had 1 set of currency for it, you didn't get to open that many of the high-end ones anyways. So in a way, I think this is kind of turning out better. It depends on how you look at it, I guess.
Yeah.
But it would be nice if they gave out a few more of the gold tokens for the people who can't afford to buy them.
Yeah, I'd like to see that too.
Farheron says, what do we think about the new Reverent robot? I think it sucks. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Now, I imagine it's probably going to be tough as nails by the time it comes out on the live server.
You know it.
Which is a little scary. The way it is on the test server right now, it sucks, it's squishy, it dies easy, it's kind of like a turd. But I have a feeling that's going to change. I guarantee you on this weekend's test server, it's going to have a lot of added, hit points and stuff. There's going to be a lot of changes made over the next several test servers.
Yeah. What's up, Trip Wars Robot? Good to see you.
Trip says it's OP on the test server. You didn't use it well. Well, as soon as I spawn in and it's dead 3 seconds later, I mean, as soon as I teleport and they kill it in 3 seconds, when it's you versus like one other guy, I don't know.
Oh boy, coming here on your own live stream told you didn't use it well. Well, there's only one
maybe
way
I didn't. I don't know.
No, you don't. You know, you didn't use it. You didn't. Let me tell you, they usually. That's why the first 2 or 3 times you go in there and you try something on test server, it may be under score. You know, under par on it. Not only that, you got to realize it's only like level 8. The stuff in there is so low level in there that you can't really tell nothing. But when it comes out, like Danny said on the live stream, I guarantee you it's going to be a different bot than what you're feeling out there, or what Danny just said it was out there, you know. So Danny is right. Most of them bots you play with on them test servers, they are squishier. They seem like they need more oomph, you know, they need more HP output or something.
You don't got the pilots. See, I don't even set up drones. I don't set up drones or anything on the test server because I want to test out the robot for the way it is. I don't want to test out all the add-ons and crap.
Right.
If you don't have drones, you don't have pilots, you don't have any of that stuff on there, and it still does good, you know it's going to be a monster on the battlefield. Yep. But if it sucks without all that stuff, then I'm not so into it. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not trying to test out the pilot skills. I'm trying to test out the robot itself. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't think adding all that other stuff to it really gives you a good feel of how the robot actually is. I mean, I can take most of my robots I have now remove the drones, remove the pilots, and still go out there and kick some butt with my favorite ones.
Yep.
Now, if I can't do that on a robot, then I don't really think it's a great robot overall. For example, like Behemoth sucks until you get that new pilot for it, and then it's freaking amazing. So that's the thing, the same thing with like Blitz. He sucks until you get the pilot. There's quite a few robots that suck until you get certain things put onto them, which I don't really like. I wish all robots did good without that stuff. I mean, like Hades, I don't need any special pilot for my Hades to go out there and kick some people's butts. It's nice to have the extra healing and durability and stuff from the pilots and the drones, but he's still amazing without that stuff. So that's what I look for when I judge a robot on the test server.
Dark Venom said, I think we don't want motherships. I agree with you. I agree with you 150% on that. Danny, what's your thoughts on that again?
Yeah, nobody wants the motherships for the most part. There's a couple crazy guys out there that like those things, but almost everybody says no thank you to the motherships, and none of us want it. Unfortunately, though, I think we're going to be stuck with it. I think the thing is they invested a lot of money into developing those, and I think they invested too much to scrap them, is my understanding. But I'm just worried. I'm worried if those come out, they're just going to lose a lot of angry players. Are going to be like, I'm done. I quit. I don't want to see that happen. I really think it would be in Pixonic's best interest not to release those, because I have a bad feeling we're going to lose a lot of people when they, release those stupid things.
I've even had friends and clan member. I've had people tell me when that comes out, I ain't gonna play. It's a bad idea. I don't think we need it. There's other ways to do smarter things in the game, without bringing that out. I don't agree with it. I don't like it.
We have too many features already. I mean, the game gets confusing for new people. I mean, the microchips confuse people, the pilots confuse people. I mean, it's just, there's a lot going on, a lot of stuff going on. Now they're going to add this and that and the other thing to it. It's just getting a little bit crazy. Yeah, Banny says we need pilots for drones. I was saying the other day they're probably going to come up with mothership pilots eventually. We just don't know. We just don't know.
That's what I say. It's just more resources to try to get. And if they come out with stuff like that, the grinders and the free-to-play, they don't give us enough daily task coins to acquire that stuff and upgrade it in a decent amount, in a fraction amount of time to be, able to compete with anybody that spends money and got their stuff maxed out pretty quick. It's like my Alming. I got it 98% max, and I've been working on it for almost 2 years now.
What's up, Owen Monkey? Good to see you, buddy. Nice you can make it out to the stream today. But yeah, man, it's amazing how many people still don't understand the things like the drones and the pilots. I mean, they got to stop adding stuff that's just going to make it more confusing for people. You know what I mean? Because some people get that right away. Some people, it takes them a while. Some people never really seem to get a good grasp on what certain things like that do. And I mean, I can understand that. Everybody's different. Some people don't really want to take the time to sit there and figure it all out. I mean, that's one of the reasons a lot of people don't understand is they're just like, they feel a little overwhelmed and they just say, screw it. I'm just, whatever. And then they don't really want to mess with it.
I agree.
I don't know. I would love to see some things change in a different direction than where they're going with a lot of this stuff, honestly.
A Doge says, what's with the T4 gold junk useless microchips that you can do nothing about them, can't be sold, changed, or even deleted? Got to talk about that, Danny, he said.
Yeah, they're actually working on a solution for that. They don't have it yet, but you're going to be able to combine your gold chips or trade your gold chips or something like that for other microchips eventually. I don't know if it's going to be a conversion system or if it's just you can merge two together to hopes to get a better one. I'm not exactly sure how they're going to do it, but they are working on something so we can get rid of the chips that we don't want.
Yeah.
One says,
No,
Danny, would you make a
Danny.
Minecraft channel? Never played it, don't really have time for it. My understanding is Minecraft is one of those games that's going to take like hours and hours and hours and hours of work to like get anywhere.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just don't have time for something like that actually. Minecraft actually looks pretty fun, but I just haven't had any time to get into it, to tell you the truth.
Yeah. Cyprian,
Yeah, between
hello, guys. Hello.
Between the 2 or 3 games I currently play and the 3 or 4 YouTube channels I do, it's just I don't really have time for more games, honestly.
Yeah. Ed Ping, Galolian 77 said, "Good morning, all. What's up, buddy? Good to see you."
Boss Lady says, I'll have no shame and I'll be calling in airstrikes like Lieutenant Dan and Forrest Gump.
It shot me in the buttocks, it did.
Jam Master J says, Minecraft, lots of digging. Lots of digging. And Owen says it's also frustrating because the hostile mobs kill you every night. Well, that doesn't sound very fun. I thought you just kind of built stuff on there. I don't really know what Minecraft is exactly. I've known a lot of people who played it, and they would show me photos of some of the stuff they've built and whatnot. But
you gotta be a real big game nerd, man, to play Minecraft. It's just, you gotta have no life for that. I mean, like you said, it takes endless hours, and I just, listen, I'm too old for that. You know what I mean?
Dark Venom, that's a question I don't really know. They changed that recently. How many tokens do you have to open up a super chest? How many keys
last
do
I
you
heard
need?
it was like 7,300 or 7,800, something like that.
Yeah, somewhere between 7,000 and 9,000. I know they recently changed it, and I can't remember the exact number, but
I hit it last month, but I didn't keep count of it. I didn't like make a video and from start to finish and see how much. I just, watching vids.
Hey,
and
what's up,
playing and
Ironhide?
accumulating. Yeah. So.
Yeah. All right, Mohammed says
7 and 9.
8,800. What war?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's got to be between 7 and 9.
Blitz says, hey, Adore, I challenge you to our 1v1. You know Adore loves the 1v1, so he'll take you up on that, I bet. He says, my Spectre will kill all of your bots.
Blitz is getting brave, and he wants to go up against him with a Spectre, and he said he'll kill all your bots with a Spectre. Wow.
Adore says 8,500 keys. So yep, that's probably about it, guys. About 8,500-ish to open a super chest. If you grind your butt off and open those free ones every day by watching your videos, you don't have to spend any money to open a super chest, but you got to play a lot, like a lot. Yeah. And if you happen to have key boosters, run those when you play too. That's a big help. But a free to play person who has many hours free to play per day can get a free super chest.
Yeah. Go play CSR2, monkey.
I think I hear the doorbell ringing in my house. I'll be right back. I gotta see what this is.
What do you guys think the best meta build for Orochi right now? Okay, Farhan said, War Machine Danny, what do you guys think is the best meta build for Orochi right now? Me personally, the Flaming Rockets do really good on the Orochi. The Heavy Sonics do good on the Orochi. The heck, probably even Thunders would do good on the Orochi. But what other them other guns that started with a P? Anyway. Yeah, flamethrowers would even be good on there to bust shells up, and it's only a 5-second reload. Me personally, I just won an Orochi from the tournament giveaway. I was one of the 6 winners over there in the Discord server. And by the way, they got another giveaway as well for another Orochi. They redid it to do another giveaway. So if you guys are in that Discord server, make sure that you go sign up for it ends. But yeah, I'll probably put flamethrowers on mine, the heavy flamethrowers. All right, let's read chat here. War Machine Ed, been going on his pilot, Mr. Roboto. What's up, Roboto? Good to see you, BOD. Catter says Glacier. Yeah, Glaciers are good on there too. I think that's what Doors run on his, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, Redeemers, that's the one that started with R I was thinking about. Thank you, Ironhide. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, Redeemers is another good one. If you got some Mark II 12 Redeemers, stick them bad boys on there. Anything with a 5-second reload, 5 or a 7-second reload on that Joker would be good because of how long the stealth is when you go in that ability in that bot. Yeah, that's what I said too, Vaughn. Thunders. Yeah, Thunders. And guys, if y'all ain't got a set of Thunders that's maxed out, you know how hard they hit, get a set of Thunders and max them out. Mark III them. You'll see them things hit tremendously hard, and they're cheap to upgrade. You ain't got to worry about too many nerfs and buffs unless they get overran out there on the field by them. And you don't really see Thunders everywhere out there. So, Rascal, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Danny stepped away for a second to go use the restroom, or he'd say hello as well. Yep. Claire said hi, guys. Hey, Claire, good to see you. Dark Venom said India. Dark Venom said I'm from Dal. Somebody else said where they was from too up there as well. All right. Anyway, going back to the bottom of the list. Mark Taylor, good to see you. Good to see you. Dark Venom said, can you give me Discord link or name? I want Derochi. Well, I think, buddy, that your clan has to be signed up for the tournament for you or your clan members to be allowed to enter in it. I'm pretty sure.
All right,
I may
I'm back.
be wrong on that, but I think you got to be, in order to do that Rochi giveaway over there on the Discord server for the tournament, I think you have to be signed up for it. You or your clan. Catter said, what's up, Jam Master? When Noodles gets cooked by Titans or bots, it becomes Noodles.
Oh, that's funny.
That is funny. That's a little, and then he even put a couple noodles in there. I like that, Josh. I like that, buddy. Farhan said Dark Venom War was right. What War Machine said was right. Yeah, you got to be signed up for the tournament. I don't think anybody just randomly can do it. You or your team, like anybody. Like if I'm signed into the, in the tournament, which we are, I'm the captain over there. Anybody in my clan, they can get that Discord server, go over there and do the giveaway. I'm pretty sure, but the giveaway they got going on now, unless it specifically says for active members only, then only the ones signed up. But yeah. Good.
What's up, Rascal?
Danny.
My dad's back. He's doing okay.
Good. I was going to ask you about that.
Crazy thing is, my dad went down to the ER because he's been having a lot of horrible pain all over the place for a couple of days.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
My mom, this is the bad part. My mom decided, hey, the hospital is only like a mile away. It's like a 15-minute walk or something from our house. So she decided to walk down there to go wait with my dad until he got his results back. But my dad walked home. So my dad's home now. Now my mom is down at the ER, probably waiting in the lobby trying to figure out where he's at.
That was lack of communication on somebody's part there, wasn't it?
Because I was like, Dad, did you call to have someone come pick you up? Because either me or my mom would have had to have went and got him. But he's like, no, I just walked home because I was, I'm in a lot of pain. But they found out what was wrong with him. It's really nothing.
Get on out of there. He wanted to get out of there really bad, Danny.
So yeah, but
he wasn't waiting for nobody. He was gone. Yeah, that's funny though. I'm glad that he's okay though. That he's better.
Yeah,
good stuff. Yeah, yep. Okay. I guess Blitz had went in there for that 1v1 and got his butt beat. And he said, "Not fair. How can a Doors Hawk one-shot my Spectre and then that big dragon thing just insta-killed the rest of my bot?"
Yeah, that big dragon thing sucks.
We tried to tell you, buddy.
Blitz, what level is your stuff at, man? Ador's got a lot of, stuff that's Mark II or close to it. And he's got lots of good drones, and his pilots are good, and his microchips are good. Ador's got a very strong account, so...
Yeah, bye, Praise. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you.
Yeah, buddy, have a great night.
Yeah, when you go up against the door, you better have your A game on. But, hey, the little feller didn't know until he knew. He knows now, though, right?
Yeah, Ador's brutal, guys. Ador's brutal out there.
There's only a few of us that's beat Ador. I've beat him, and
I've only played him.
Whenever you go,
I've only played him, I think, 1v1 twice, and 2 times he beat me. The other time I was actually beating him, and then I waited too long. I was trying to decide which bot to drop in.
Yeah.
And I waited too long, and it said defeat because I waited more than like 3 seconds or whatever the stupid time limit is. But. I'm not sure, but I think I would have got him that time if it hadn't.
Yeah.
See, I'm not really big on 1v1s. Like, I don't really like them.
Yeah.
People are always like, "Hey, I don't like him because it's
a better player. It does. That's why I'm thinking I'm so good, because it does it to me. Like it made me slow my roll a little bit, fighting guys like Ador and stuff. You think you're tougher than what you are until you go out there and realize you're not.
Yeah.
And
level 5.
Yeah, it kind of makes you slow down a little bit, and
Blitz's stuff is only level 5. Yeah, those you'll get wiped out instantly if you're level 5 stuff. Yeah,
our lowest clan member in BOD would have just went out there and wiped you off like that, buddy.
You know what? Yesterday we played a game where we were up against I think it was 2 gold players, 1 bronze player, 1 silver, 1 diamond, and 1 champion. Something like that. That match was over in a minute and a half just because the lower level guys can't compete with the higher level stuff. So,
I mean, we literally felt sorry for them guys. It
was horrible.
The one thing, guys, in the match, I was like, man, these guys can't be, they must be lower league diamond. We got out of the match, and sure, like Danny just said, yep.
I mean, none of their robots lasted more than 2 seconds. Now the thing is, if you're a lower league player and you go into a squad with a champion player, whoever the highest guy is, that's what league you're going to be up against. So if you're a lower league, you don't really want to squad with people who are much higher than your level, or you're going to get annihilated. So my guess is those guys probably learned, hey, I'm not going to squad with this champion player again, because man, it was kind of sad, really. But if you face people with stuff that's people in your own league with similar level stuff, you should do okay. But yeah, the higher level stuff is brutal compared to the low level stuff. All right. Now, I know I saw something I wanted to answer here. Where did it go? Oh, about the 5-minute video cooldowns, right? Yeah. Someone mentioned this. So, I don't have 5-minute video cooldowns.
Me neither.
They said they were going to add them. Some people said they showed up and then they disappeared. So, are any of you guys having 5-minute cooldowns in between watching videos? Who's having this? I want to know if anybody still has it. But,
yeah, I'm not. It's instant, for me.
Yeah. I hope they don't go through with a 5-minute video cooldown. That would be awful. I did say I saw they announced they were going to do it, but one rumor has they have already decided not to. One rumor is it's not live yet. We just don't know, really. Yeah. I hope that doesn't happen.
My opinion on that, Danny? If it does, I'll stop watching vids.
Me too.
I'm not gonna sit there and wait 5 minutes, and I'm not gonna come out of one match and watch one vid, and go in and play and come out and watch one vid. I can't do that because we're in there in a in a squad in the lobby. We're running boosters and stuff. We ain't got all that time. You get out of a match, you got to go right in there and watch vids, and then you'll lose 2 or 3 guys.
I mean, honestly, if that happens, I might watch 2 videos a day tops. I'm not gonna sit there and play a game, watch a video, play a game, watch a video, play a game. You know, that's gonna be like a 3-hour process to use up all your videos.
Yeah.
No, thank you. No, thank you. I just won't watch the darn things if they do that. Honestly,
Right. I don't blame you. That's what I said. I that's my honest opinion, Pixonic. That if they done that with the 5-minute cooldown thing, I'll stop watching them because I'm in there in the lobby. We're running boosters and stuff. I'm not going to go in a game and come out and watch video. Go in a game, come out. I'm not going to do that. So I just won't watch videos. Blitz said, "Hey Danny,
buddy.
Can you see my hanger and tell me how to beat a door, buddy? The only way we can tell you how to beat a door is to spend a lot of money. If you want to beat him today, you're gonna have to put about $20,000 in your account. You know,
Blitz. Right now, you're playing with stuff that's nice for a starter player, for a new player. All right, all that's pretty much all that you're eventually going to grow out of one of these days. Okay, all that's pretty much going to be replaced sometime. All right, Spectre is a really cool robot, but it's just not good in the higher leagues. All right, Natasha's a cool robot for the lower to middle leagues. Geopard, it's cool, but it's too squishy.
yeah,
You know, Leo is awesome. If I were you, I would get a couple more Leos to throw in your hanger. All right, Leo is such a good robot for a newer to mid-league player. I love it. If my Leo moved faster, I would probably still play it in Champions sometimes.
yeah.
Leo's cool. I like Leo a lot. So I would focus. This is what I would do if I were you. I would get at least 2 Leos, 1 Griffin, and that Natasha, right? Maybe one of those little Garrus that runs real fast with the shield.
Yeah.
And then get Thunders and Punishers. Thunder, Punisher, Punisher T's. And level it all up with that stuff. And just run that until you start getting higher end robots and weapons. I mean, the hanger I just mentioned right there will do a new player really well for quite some time.
Yeah, but if you pick that Garrett, though, you know, keep that shield towards the enemy that's shooting at you. You know, whether you got to run backwards, sideways, or what, always you can flip your shield to the left or you could be in front of you. So, but you always want to keep that shield towards the enemy's fire, and you can usually get into a beacon or lock down a beacon, or, you know, that little bot's actually beast, ain't it, Danny? If it's upgraded and everything, got good weapons on him.
It sure is. Now your Spectre, that's a pretty nice. Your Spectre is going to be a really nice robot for you to have right now. It will outgrow soon, but Spectre with the Tulumbas, if you level that stuff up enough, that's going to be great for the mid leagues. Personally, I think the Spectre is hard to play, but if you get really good with the Spectres, you'll do okay with it. Natasha, that's a nice little robot for the mid leagues too, but I don't know, that's kind of what I would do. Now your weapons, the Zenith Norcom, not into it. The Tulumbas, they're okay. They're okay. Spirals, not into it. Thunders, those are awesome. Panadas, don't like them.
Awesome. Magnums are relentless, guys. If y'all get a set of Magnums are relentless.
One reason I hate kind of doing hanger reviews is hangers like this where I kind of say, oh, change everything. It always makes me feel bad. I always feel bad to having to be like, hey, you know, you're going to outgrow all of that stuff. You need to start.
Well, my
I
advice
hate doing that, but
for new players or lower league people like that, Danny, and y'all have heard me say it before, is bring your bots to a level 9. You know, any bot that you acquire in the lower leagues, because unless they're a champion tier bot, you luck up and win an Orochi or, you know, a shell or something.
Yeah.
You don't want to put too much resources in them and everything, because you're just going to get bigger and better bots, and you're going to move up into a higher league that them bots just ain't going to do as good. They're still going to be okay. They ain't going to do as good, and you ain't going to be as happy with them. So you want to run these other bots that'll do better in that league. So that you have. So don't put too much resources. Bring them to a level 9. That way the speed is at least maxed out on it. And then you could bring your weapons up. Because like Danny was saying, your mods and your weapons, you can always change them out, put them on other bots or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So them are things that you can go like 2 levels higher than your bot, 3 levels. You know what I'm saying? So bring your bot to level 9, bring your weapons at least 2 or 3 levels higher, and you'll be okay. But I tell you, a fun bot for low league, really low to mid league, a Kumio.
If you can get one, he's cool. Bot. Real fun. You know, I see a lot of these deals these days for like $1.99 or $2.99. They're selling bots like Kumio in there, or you'll see like a $4 Lancelot or something. Lancelot's sweet. Look for those super cheap deals if you have a few dollars to spend. You know what I mean? There's some really cool stuff in there. But honestly, the stuff you have now, I wouldn't get most of it past level 6 until you can start getting some better stuff. Alright, so we've got Oddjoe's in there saying, let me tell you, if you're out of your daily ads, change the phone date to the next day, then open the game and you'll get your ads again. This is exactly why they're trying to add the cooldown, because people are exploiting it and watching sometimes a couple hundred ads a day, and they're getting all their stuff to Mark II almost instantly. But things like that is exactly why they're trying to put the cooldown on it, because a lot of people are exploiting this. And I don't want to try to be mean to you or crappy, but doing stuff like that kind of ruins it for everybody else who was doing things the way they were supposed to. The guys that are changing the data on their phone, or the guys that are going in to do this and that just so they can watch more ads, that's why they're adding these 5-minute cooldowns. So that's really what's hurting a lot of players, is somebody's got to go in there and mess with things they shouldn't be, and then we all suffer because of it.
Yeah. Hey, Tazar, good to see you, buddy. Tazor, he said, hey, Danny War Machine and Boss Lady.
No, I mean, it's not a secret. A lot of people know about it, and a lot of people do it, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem. I've never done anything like that. I've known about certain tricks to make stuff like that happen, but I don't do it because I know what happens when players do. They start adding crap that actually hurts us.
Yeah.
Like one person said the other day, oh man, the ads were about the only thing us free-to-play players have left that was still good, and now they took that away. So somebody's out there suffering. A lot of us are now. It screws us all. That screws me. That screws War Machine, because people are messing with stuff they shouldn't be. So that hurts us all in the long run. So yeah, I mean, it really does. It really does.
Yeah, it does. So yeah, guys, don't do that, because that's going to just mess up the whole algorithm of everything. So just be honest. You know, if your videos are done, you're done watching them, you know, just go in and play another 5 battles, because every time you play a battle and it ends, but when the battle ends, you know, it accumulates a video. So for every battle, it accumulates a video. So you go in and you play 5-6 videos, you come out and watch 5-6 videos. Now, if you go in and you play 5-6 videos and you still ain't got no videos up, where they, you know, kind of stalled you down from that, what I do is I just close out the system, and I'll wait 2, 3, 4 hours or whatever, you know what I mean? Talk to you guys in comms and stuff. And when I come back in, I'll play a game or two, and bam, I got videos again. You know, that's how I do it, you know?
Yeah. All right. 808 wants me to check out his hanger, so he's got a level 8 Punisher Fafnir. Personally, I don't think those are the greatest weapons for your Fafnir, but I'll tell you what, they'll work awesome until you get something better. Shell with Sonics, awesome. Ares with flamethrowers. Well, that would not be my choice on an Ares, but flamethrowers are great weapons. Ares can be really good. If you like the two together, that's a nice setup for you. Level 7 Hawk with Thunders and Punishers. Alright, so there's a big problem with your Hawk. We'll get that in just a minute. Level 8 Ao Jun with Avengers. Nice setup overall, okay? So, but your Hawk, you're running tier 1 weapons on a Hawk, which means his laser beam is nowhere near as strong as it could be. Now, this is what sucks about the Hawk, okay? The higher the tier weapon, And the higher the level of your weapon, the more damage the Hawk's laser beam does.
Right. Yep.
You have to run, if you were to run a maxed out tier 1 weapon versus a maxed out tier 4 weapon, there's going to be probably like another 60% more damage coming from the tier 4 weapons. So,
yeah,
running the tier 1 weapons on your Hawk, it's a nice setup, but it's going to make his laser beam suck.
Yeah.
Now, if you were to run 4 of the North Flaming Rockets or 4 of the new Norse god weapons like the Hell and the Scouty or whatever.
I run all the freeze weapons on mine.
Yeah, the freeze weapons, those are tier 4. Redeemers are tier 4. Scourge. Last time I looked, Scourge, you know, the Sparks and the Calamities were still tier 4 last time. But if you go over to the War Robots fandom website, they actually list what tier each weapon is over there. So that way you can kind of figure out which weapons are going to make your Hawk perform the best. Now, Hawk's the only robot that's out there that's like that. None of the other weapons ability... Gosh, I keep saying this wrong. I'm trying to talk too fast. None of the other robots' built-in weapons rely on what level or tier your main weapons are. Except for the Hawk, so... But besides your Hawk having the tier 1 weapons on it, everything else looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Eventually, though, I would change those weapons off of the Fafnir, but they'll work for now. Yeah, Robert, the fireballs are my favorite Hawk setup right now. Fireball weapons, I love them. Flaming rockets on there are great.
Well, you know what? Oh boy, you know, if he's low league like that with a Hawk, right? He can run Thunders and Gus on that Hawk for that matter, and it'd be better than what he's running on there now.
Why, are those a higher tier?
Well, they hit hard, you know, Thunders, and they don't cost nothing to get them up, you know.
I actually forget now what he had. I thought he said he had Thunders on there.
I thought you said the laser weapons.
I don't even remember now, but I'm pretty sure he said he had Thunder and Punishers on it. Which are great weapons overall, but not so much on the Hawk because of the stupid laser beam ability.
Right. Yeah. They're not.
Blitz, okay, Adore saying you shouldn't run the Hawk because you gotta max it out and max the weapons out and stuff like that. You know, I'll tell you what, I got a level 12 Hawk. Mine's level 12. The weapons aren't quite maxed out on it. It does okay. A level 12 Hawk with level 12 weapons does fine. But Adore's right, though. I mean, if you can max it out, it's definitely going to shine. But that's any robot in the game. But what Adore says is correct. You really need to have the weapons maxed. And you have to have the high tier weapons before it really deals the most damage on its ability. So it's a very expensive robot to get performing at its top quality, is what I'm getting at there. So yes, Adore is also right.
Harlock said, "Hey fellas," and he says, "Danny, could you check out my hangar and give me any advice?" He says he's a noob.
All right, did you post Harlock? Did you post your hangar? What you have in it? I don't think you did. Just type out what you have, buddy. That's what I'm usually doing.
Or if you're on Android, you can put his pilot ID on there and you go into custom.
Yeah, that's a real pain though.
You got to invite him, just hit the,
That's a pain for me to do when I'm trying to stream though. It's kind of a distraction from the stream. Sit there and log on to the other account and, you know, it distracts me from the rest of the stream, so.
I got you.
808, have a great day, buddy. I see you got a little sad face, man. I'm sorry, but just let you know how the Hawk works. It's a good setup overall, but just it's not going to let the Hawk perform as good as it could. Pulsar Flux Hawk. Pulsars are awesome, but you're not going to get pulsars on a Hawk, buddy. Pulsars are a medium weapon. Hawk's got heavy and light slots. Now maybe a Magnetar Flux. That would be a really cool setup. I don't actually know what tier Flux is though. That might be a tier 3 weapon or something though.
Yeah.
But Pulsar Flux, that's a cool setup overall. I actually like that a little bit.
Somebody just asked in clan or in the chat, I meant, what's a good weapon build for Invader? I would say Sonic weapons.
Yeah, I think
Sonic
Invader with Sonics is really the way to go if possible. Or shotguns if you don't have Sonics. Yeah, that's probably the only two setups I would really enjoy on there. Maybe even, you know what, the Hell and the... what's the little weapon called? I don't know, the new weapons might do cool on there. I haven't tested that out yet, actually. Adora says Flames for the Invader, which would actually be a great setup as well.
Yeah, flamethrowers. Flamethrowers are good on anything almost except for a Fafner, though.
Taser Rhyme Blitz is awesome. I love that setup. And yeah, that'll tear up a shell quick. Magic says he keeps hearing there's going to be an Invader buff. Well, they already buffed it not too long ago, so I'd be surprised if they buffed it again, but that would be nice if they did. I'm actually starting to work up on leveling my... I'm starting to work on leveling up my Invader. I've been meaning to do that for quite some time now, but... I'm like, I gotta get that guy leveled up. I want to start trying to play my Invader. Zuby says, Adore, what's your take on the Ming? God, I can't talk today, guys. Oh, he says, take out your Ming. Never mind. I'm reading the stuff wrong. Hydra and Nocturne Invader. It's the most OP setup in the game. What? Alrighty then.
Danny said he's suffering today from tongue titalosis.
Something, man. I don't understand why when the little comment box goes off, it doesn't make noise anymore. It's supposed to. For some reason, the sound's gone. Where's the alert box? Properties. I'm going to try and check this out real quick.
D-Catter says, remember when every OP squad had one Invader? I remember, buddy, back in the Heichi days. Heichi and Bulgasari days.
I actually think it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That they have, I think it's really cool that they have, added new modules to robots. Sorry. I'm trying to figure out why my alert box isn't making any sound. I think I might know why. What's that?
Zuby thought you just screamed when I did the screaming goat.
Nope, that's not me. I like that gorilla he posted though.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but that looks like a real gorilla from where I'm standing at.
Gorilla in the Manila.
Gorillas are pretty cool. You know, Invader has one of the highest amounts of hit points out of all the robots in the game. Now, I've never been good at playing it. You really got to know when to use his ability and when not to.
Yeah.
Harlock, thank you for the donation, buddy. I really appreciate that.
He says helping new players is great for the community. Thank you. Thank you.
Why do you know have a screaming goat emoji? I think there is a goat emoji, actually.
We should add it to your the one for the paid subs, how they get the special emoji deals. We should put a screaming goat in there, or a goat.
Yeah, we're only allowed to have so many emojis. Right. After I get
pay money, don't you?
Once I get enough members, they let me add more emojis, but I don't think I I don't think I'm up to the level where I get to add more yet. But if I get to add another one, that would be cool.
See you, Adore. Hey, buddy, we're going to be practicing here in a little bit for the tournament, bud. How about you going to bed?
What's going on? We got Catters in the house. What's up, Catters? Alright, so we got about 15 more minutes on this stream, guys. So if you guys got some questions, get them in quick. Oh, man. I wonder if my mom came home or if she's still at the hospital or if my dad drove down there or what's going on. This whole thing's a mess. After the stream, I gotta find out what's going on here with all this stuff. I'm gonna guess my dad probably got in the car and went to go find her, but I just don't know.
Blitz says, well, now Adore's gone. War Machine, can you tell us how you beat him? War Machine's pretty tough too. I'm 3/4 maxed as well. I don't have quite as much MK3 stuff as Adore, but I got some. But I just, you know, you have good days and bad days, and I called him on a bad day. I knew what he was going to be running, and I went in and put mods so I could shoot through his Ares shield, you know, shield breakers and stuff. But you got to play Adore really, really, really technical, very smart. You can't make any mistakes with him.
Yeah.
And, you know, you can't whatsoever. He'll counter on you every time. But Adore's just an outright good player, man. I was just fortunate those 3 times I beat him on a 1v1.
So it's like this. You need good robots, good weapons, all at nice levels. You're going to have good pilot skills, good drones, good drone chips, plus a lot of skills. So unfortunately, in this game, when you get up into the higher leagues, all that stuff is very important. Now, you can give a maxed out account with the best of everything to an unskilled player, and they're still going to get wrecked by skilled players with lower level stuff. But if you run into a skilled player with high-end stuff, it is very hard to deal with unless you're another skilled player and your account is able to compete with theirs.
Right.
So all that stuff kind of plays into what happens when you go up against some really strong guys there.
Yep. And Blitz, listen, it's rough up here in Champion League. It's really, even for us champion players, you know, sometimes. But you guys down there, just enjoy your lower league while you're at it, man, because it gets rougher. And so you guys going to learn skill as you move up the rank and levels. You guys will you know, you learn skills. You got to learn how to work with one another, with your partner out there. Communications is a big key. That's why 98% of BODs on comms and active on comms daily. And so, you know, that's a big key. And they're doing your call outs. When you go up against Adore 1v1, there ain't no call outs. That's why I say you can't make any mistakes with him. But when you get up in them higher leagues, you can't play like Rambo First Blood Part 14, because you're gonna die. You're gonna jump off in the middle of 14 reds and you're gonna lose your bot. Yeah, you may kill that one, they're gonna kill you. It's, you know, you're against the odds. There's 14 guns shooting at you with 4 guns shooting back at them. You know what I'm saying? So you're just just play smart and tactical on Danny.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it probably took me close to 2 years to get a hanger that was, you know, good enough to compete in Champion League. So it's not something you don't just start playing and, you know, you got to work your way up and slowly upgrade your stuff and acquire this and acquire that. It's a long experience. But honestly, I was really happy. I always enjoyed it when I was down in Silver League and Gold League and Diamond. Once you get up into like experts and masters and champions, it's a whole different game, and it gets harder and harder to have a hanger good enough to compete with those people. So, and I would almost love just to have like a level 9 hanger again, just so I could go back and play in like Diamond League or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those were some fun days back then.
Yeah.
But Champion is brutal. Champion League is brutal. So anyways, sorry, I'm not really staring at the screen real too much right now. I had to get up and move a little bit. War Machines, you see any good questions that need answered?
Well, there's a couple people that's putting their hanger in there. Danny, my hanger opinion: Ravana, Cryro, Shell, Flames, Hawk, Hell, Magnetar, Demeter, Havoc, Fenrir, Red, Tehran, Snowden, Retaliator, Cyclone.
Sounds awesome.
Yes, that sounds awesome right there. But
yes, that sounds like an awesome hanger.
Level all that up. Put good mods on it. Make sure you got your good polish. Yeah. Somebody else to put in their hanger real quick too. We can read before we get out of here. Let me see here. All right, my hanger right here. Oh, the same one. He did it twice. Okay, I'm sorry. So okay, yeah. So yeah, I wouldn't change nothing up on that.
Okay, so players who have new things that are maxed out. Generally, that's somebody who has a little bit of money to spend on the game. So if you see somebody that's got all
a lot of free times on their hand, huh, Danny?
yeah, someone with a lot of time to grind, or someone who just doesn't normally upgrade a lot of stuff, could sometimes have a lot of resources pre-saved.
Yeah.
Someone who spends many hours. Now, Adore does spend like sometimes 9, 10, 12 hours a day playing War Robots. I ain't kidding.
Yeah.
So Adore spends a little money here and there. Plus, he spends so many hours grinding for resources on top of that. It's not too hard for it. Between the two, it's not too hard for him to max everything out. Most people don't have that kind of time to play, but
Thank you, Catter. You guys are awesome. It's a pleasure hanging with y'all. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, Catters. Always cool hanging out with you as well. But yeah, like Mike says, everybody please hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you might want to think about doing that. If not, well, hit that dislike button if you don't like it, I guess.
And now's about the time where all you YouTube moderators that's in here that have a YouTube channel, if y'all wanted to share it for 7 minutes till, you can go ahead and throw your link in there real quick if anybody's interested in hitting the join button on it.
Wait, some sort of chip shows an X on somebody's non-shooting drone?
I haven't seen that glitch yet, Danny. It may be. Are you on Android or iOS?
Oh,
I'm on Android.
Those chips only work on the drone's weapons. Those chips don't work on your robots. Only the drone's weapons. So pretty much that's telling you this chip is not going to work on this drone if you see that.
Yeah.
But there's a couple chips like the defense mitigator, the acid sprayer, and I think there might be one more as well that only works on the drone's weapons. All right, so you got to read those really carefully when you're installing some of those circle chips on your robots. And then you got the circle chips and you've got the AC chips. There might be the AC chips are weapons only, so never mind, scratch that. It's the circle chips. You got to be careful on the circle chips.
Yep, the circle chips. Yep. Tazar's put in his hanger, Danny.
What's that?
Tazar put his hanger in there because he was one of the ones in there that says, "Can you rate mine?" Shell's called Incinerator.
Nice,
Shell
nice.
Devastator Scatter.
Very nice.
He's got a Fafner called Igniter. That's
cool. Yeah.
I would probably change the Fafner Igniter Blaze up. Take the other. He's got two Fafners.
Okay.
One Scaldy Igniter and one Igniter Blaze. I would take the Blaze off and put.
Wait. You can't have Igniter. Igniter and Blaze are both flamethrowers, aren't they?
Yeah, the one is the heavy, and then the one's yeah.
All right. That has 4 medium
he's got
slots.
a Rookie Devastator.
That's a good setup too. I mean, honestly, except for maybe Yeah, igniters are good on the Fafnir only if you land right next to the bot. That's the only time I'd run flamethrowers, is to land right next to a shell or something and burn them up. But yeah, that might be something you might want to look at changing. I mean, it's not a bad setup. All right, running two flamethrowers and two of something else can work really well. But just make sure the flamethrowers aren't your weapons that are always active. Because when you're in the air, good luck hitting anything that moves with those. It's going to be pretty much impossible. But if you land right next to somebody and then the flamethrowers come out, that's a different story. Still not ideal in my opinion, but works good. I tried that for a while and I liked it, but I found setups that I liked better. But pretty much all that other stuff sounded perfect.
Yeah.
Orochi with Devastators is great. Other setups I really like on the Orochi are 2 Redeemers, and I also like 2 of those Incinerators, the Flaming Rockets. Those are my 3 favorite setups for him so far. The new Hell Weapon, that's really cool on there as well. So.
Yeah.
But Devastators, if you're comfortable playing up and close and personal like that, those are a really nice setup on there.
Yeah. All right. Well, none of the YouTubers wanted to put their links in there today.
Yeah, like we're trying to get Maichi up to her 500 subscribers, guys. So Maichi's got a cool YouTube channel.
Yeah.
We'd like to get her up into the YouTube Creators Program so she can get some nice stuff to help her make some videos and whatnot. So if you guys aren't familiar with that program, any YouTuber with over 500 subs, and especially if you have enough views once you hit your 500 subs, they'll throw them a new robot or a new weapon every once in a while, stuff that they can use to make videos with to help promote the game. So if you're a YouTuber with over 500 subs, definitely look into the YouTube Creators Program because it's a really sweet deal.
Tazor, my favorite bot that I like running is the Cryptic Fenrir with the Bernadette Wolf Pilot and Sonic Weapons. That's my favorite.
That is a good deal. I think my favorite's still the Redeemer Tyrans, though, on that dude for some reason. I just don't like to have to get that close with the Devastators and the Havocs, but if you drop into the beacon or something, that'll wipe people off of it fast. It's a really good setup. War Machine's gotten used to that. I haven't got used. I don't play it enough to have gotten used to that slow robot getting close to people. But I'll tell you what, that weapon setup's killer. Close range destroyer. Oh my god! I don't know where Fred is, man. I've lost Fred.
Did you?
Oh.
For folks that don't know, Fred is Danny's screaming goat.
I found it.
Mine's name is Goat.
We got Fred and Goat over here, guys.
Yeah, Fred and Goat.
I thought Fred ran away for a minute, but nope, there he is. I found him. He's back. Mac Taylor says, great stream, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. It's a pleasure.
Now, I really don't know how much money it would cost a person to, get all the good stuff off the start, but it would
probably,
cost
I would say at least 5,000 or 6,000 to get the weapons, get your levels, get bots, at least.
Yeah.
Now,
if you slowly acquire a lot of good stuff over a long period of time, you don't really have to spend all that money. But personally, there's no hurry. I don't think there's any hurry for anybody to level their stuff up. Now, once you get up into champion, that's when you're going to really start being like, oh crap, I need to really level this stuff up now. But when you're in the lower to mid leagues, I wouldn't be in too much of a hurry to get my stuff all upgraded and maxed, just because it's a nice place to be in like diamond and silver and gold and stuff like that. It really is. Those are really nice leagues to be in. A lot of people will just say, oh, I want to be in champion because it's like an ego thing, or they feel cool to make it to the top. But once you get up there, man, it's rough. It's rough, I'll tell you.
Well, it's 12:59.
Is it possible to sell the ships? Are you talking about that new mothership thing?
The chips.
Chip?
Yeah.
If you want to sell the chips, yes. No, you can't sell them, but you can combine chips into other chips. So let's just say you have 10 blue chips that you don't want. You can combine those into one random chip, and you'll get something else for it. Now, eventually, like right now, you can't really sell or combine the gold chips, but they're working on some sort of system for that to where you can combine gold chips into other gold chips or something like that. We don't know exactly what they're cooking up, but they told us they got something coming up to take care of that problem. All right. So yeah, I actually heard there is another operations that the higher league people can't get into.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. Hey, Danny D,
Danny
what's up,
D?
buddy? Unfortunately, we're about to end this thing.
Out.
Yeah, our 2 hours is up. Gotta go check on a bunch of stuff. It's one of them days today.
Yeah.
Dad's been in the ER and all kinds of stuff. So.
Yep. Anybody in here that's in BOD will be in the comms like as soon as the stream ends.
Andrew says a Orochi with Avengers. Personally, I don't think I would like that, but I haven't tried it yet. Avengers are cool if you don't have anything better, but I would replace them with something else, I think. Shell with Incinerator Flames, that's awesome. Scorpion with Sonics is awesome. Fenrir Flames is awesome. Hawk with Glaciers, also awesome. So, Andrew, maybe get something different to put on your Orochi, unless you're really liking that setup. I mean, Avengers are cool weapons, but I don't think they're going to be the best setup for him. So use them for now, but when you get something better, replace them. I really like the Flaming Rockets. The new Hell weapons are really cool on there. Devastators or Redeemers seem to be the very top choices for that robot. But anyways, guys, we gotta run. All right, I gotta go check out, see how my dad's doing and all that good stuff.
For the time drops.
But yeah, guys, thank you all. You guys are amazing. We'll be back with another live stream with real gameplay tomorrow and then Saturday as well. So hopefully we see you on both of those. If not, that's okay too, but we definitely love to see you over there, guys. All right.
Yeah.
Moderators, thank you so much. Everybody that came out today, thank you tons. We appreciate all of you guys a lot. You guys are all awesome, and we'll see you tomorrow, all right? Later.
Peace and chicken grease.
Stop it, Fred.